Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Minecraft. So, I've been a little busy here at the cow farm area. Not every section is completely set up, but these three are. So, basically, we're going to have the mushroom cows up here. We're going to feed them. There's going to be water that's going to be up here that's going to shoot them down here. And this water is mostly because when they're in motion, they tend to continue in motion. And this way, it slows them down just enough to be able to go down all three layers, land where they need to. And this is all glass here, so don't worry, it's not open. They will not be able to run and escape. I've got this set up for 3 areas, and each one of the areas leads to here, which then also drops down into the kill chamber. So yeah, I need to actually get myself out of here. And as you see, the collection system works wondrously. It even took the things past my magnet, and the collection system goes down here. Oh, wrong one. And there. So yeah, each section is, going to be set up like that. I've got, this section is complete. I'm still working on other ones. I've got that one started, and I've got that one started. Everything underneath has been handled. I just still have to handle the drop down. And all that's left is getting this one done, which it's gonna take all 3 of those. The biggest one is gonna be this one on the front side. It's actually handling 4 at a time, which is why the kill chambers are 4 wide. Right here, we could go like this, and if we need to reach back, we could do that, or we could just kill from here, because as you see, I can reach across. But yeah, I didn't want anything that was going to be too automatic, because, again, I'm going to have a chunk loader in here, and so he's got to be able to keep everything working. You know, you can feed the cows, leave, come back, kill them, feed again. You know how that works. It's just a mass cow farm. It's no different than your smaller ones, just this one's on a larger scale by far. You see each, wow, I can talk today, can't I? I'm figuring that each spot here is going to have 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7, and maybe 8 for each slot. So, I mean, that's a lot of cows that's going to be coming down for each level. 8 babies for each level each time that I do this. I don't even think I could do that math right now. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about 14 spots for each row. Oh, goodness. So for each platform, you're looking at 112 baby cows each time. And you times that by 3, I mean, you're looking at 336 mushroom cows for each set that's going to be going through, and going down and falling down through everything and going to the kill chamber. So for each time that I run around and do food, there's going to be at least 300, hopefully, leather down in here. And that should dominate that library pretty fast. I did add another farmer in. I got him working. I haven't checked on him lately. Let me see if he's still working correctly. Okay, so he is still working right. I don't know what happened to the last guy, but we evicted him, and this guy took his place. He's doing a fantastic job so far. I am going to pick up things here and there along the way just because I have a magnet on. So everything, no matter what I do, it comes back to me. But right now I'm letting these two build up their wheat supply and their seed supplies um, while I'm already getting the wheat. The biggest thing is I'm going to need a lot more seeds. I already went and took all of them at the main place, but I got to be able to fill up all of the farmers' inventories with seeds. So I'm going to have a lot of work ahead of me. But I'm going to make sure it gets done. So that's the important part. So I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this and hopefully get this all done here shortly. Well, at least the cow farm portion. The farms are just going to have a little bit more work. I might have to manually go in with our fancy tool. Let me see if yep. I might have to go in with that. It automatically replants, and then I get the seeds and the wheat out of it every single time. So I might have to do my own planting and help those guys get things moving on it. We'll see. But for now, this is where I'm sitting at, and I'm going to keep working and see what I can do. This is by far the most time-consuming task there is, trying to get all the wheat seeds that I need for this farm to really be effective and show its worth in the end. Because I'm having to farm myself, because right now I only have 2 guys working, and they're okay, but I got the hiccups. They're okay, but they are slacking a bit. And I need the seeds. So I'm working as hard as I can, though, and hopefully I'll at least have one roto show here shortly. And I got the hiccups again. Please no. Shit.
Man through the water knocks you out of my
No. Baby! Okay. I think he went away. He's about to attack somebody. Okay, so here underneath the castle, I went ahead and I got a little bit of help from Augustus and from Phoenix, and we got through this whole area and chopped it out. This is going to be the future dungeon area, and the mobs are already being collected for being inserted in here. So this is another project that we have that is underway and finally getting moving on it. Um, and this is we're gonna be making some sort of an entrance. I think we're talking there to go down into there, as well as a few other entrances. Um, so yeah, so it's far enough underneath the castle that it's underneath the storage as well. So shouldn't have to worry about anything. And these are all things that either are overfull or don't have a spot right now, because I have been farming my took us off. Um, ow. Okay, that was weird. So, anyways, um, let me go ahead and I will get myself upstairs. And I'll start kind of showing some things. Right now it is raining, so I'm waiting for the nighttime to come to make things a little bit easier on me. Now, Vampy has also been on, and she decided to start working on theater area. So this is what she's got at this time. Pretty neat. Oh, okay, I keep getting caught on them. But yeah, so she's getting this all done. She's trying to get a nice balcony area set up for extra, people viewing kind of thing. And this would be, your natural little stage. Something that they'd put together and pull their performances on. Because you didn't really have big, humongous theaters like we do today back then. So you'd always have, sometimes you'd have small ones, or someone would have a theater in their home, things like that. So we decided that was one thing we wanted in this castle. And so Vampy has been working diligently on that. Let's go ahead and keep going back here. As you guys know, I said I was going to have to do a little bit of landscaping. Little, meaning a lot, of course, because I always say less than I mean. And it stopped raining suddenly. That is pretty neat. So, as you guys can see, I've been working on the landscaping. It's taken me a bit. It's been trying, that is for sure. I've gotten help here and there occasionally. Um, but yeah, so that's what we're sitting at so far. This is, of course, we're gonna have flowers. We're gonna have a little maze, bush maze. Just decorative things, stuff that you would normally enjoy and have fun with. We are gonna close up this ravine here, taper this layer down, and I have a few decorative things I want to do with these top shelves here. Um, this is actually, all these shulkers are from my collecting from clearing down the way down below for the dungeon. So all of this has been and will be used for filler as needed. I am of course topping everything off with grass, so it's getting taken care of as we go. So that's another thing that's been in progress for our lovely courtyard here. Um, so yeah, there's been a decent amount of progress. Let me go ahead and get us through here. Zampy came in. She started working on the roots. She has not finished them yet. But it's a work in progress. She decided to start on the theater too. We all kind of tend to do these multi-project things, and then we just get ourselves overwhelmed. Uh, so yeah, this ship here is Phoenix's version of what you would call the Black Pearl, but in his own way. So he wanted to kind of do his own Black Pearl of sorts. So I think it's pretty neat. I wonder, did he put TNT in? No, he didn't. Okay.
So these are, supposed to be little cannons and everything, and you've got your multi-floor and your traps, your normal stuff. But I think he actually did a pretty decent job at pulling this off, which is rather neat. And we also got some more skelly horses. That was a fun experience. They just spawned in and we killed the guys riding on top of them, and that was it. But, yeah. So that's something else that's also being worked on. We also have been clearing the obsidian stacks in the end, and then we can find the dragon egg and respawn it, and get the towers back up again. Oh, let's see. Slime farm. Let's go there. So you guys have already seen the majority of these farms here and everything. I actually collected a lot of powdered snow, and I'm waiting for Augustus to pop on sometime. And we have to get some more frogs, and we're going to kind of expand on the kill chamber down below for the magma light, the frog lights, that we get. Because right now we have them, but they don't produce super fast. So we'd like to try and expand it, add some more frogs, and a wider kill chamber area for the large ones so it goes a little bit faster. So I've got that going here. I've got a shulker plus a little bit more of snow, and if we need more, I'll go get more. I actually have it set up back at the castle to actually obtain that. I still have to get working on this farm too. I've just been so busy with clearing and landscaping, and I also have to still get in the nether and start working on my meltite farm. That's another thing that I've been trying to get back to, but I got sidetracked with other things as well. So it's things have been a bit hectic. Um, with all the spelunking and everything else going on. I did want to check to see how many emeralds I have. Um, where'd my emeralds go that I had sitting here? I had like 3 or 4 stacks of emeralds, and that no, I had them in there so that when I came here, I could grab them, and they're gone. So someone has expended my resources, so I'll have to build some more back up. Because I was kind of hoping to bypass the cow farm a little bit and be able to. And that iron farm is really loud. But I wanted to be able to come here and buy some bookshelves from this guy. So I'll have to work at getting more, since everybody wants to use and not replenish. It happens, so when you have a world full of multiple people. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to go back to the main hub. There we go. Alright, so I also did some clearing on Bastion too. Augustus came and did a little bit too, but the piglin were just they were just becoming way too much with the brutes and everything else. So we were like, if people want blackstone, they can go farm it themselves. So yeah, and I haven't done any other work at the other Bastion or the Badlands lately, but I did. If I can get in here, there we go. Get it to load in here. They also went down and they raided the trial chamber that is down there, along with the Skelly, or not Skelly, but the Spidey farm. So that's another thing that's been happening recently. I have some seeds. Okay, so I've got 31 there, 29. And if you remember, I'm trying to collect the seeds so that I can feed them, or not feed them, but toss them to the farm worker. So that, ooh, that's a decent amount. But this way I can, okay, yeah, I should be able to add more. My last villager that I need to the bottom platform, I think I have one spot left, if memory serves. Let's go ahead and finish clearing all these seeds out, and then I'll show you guys. I managed to get the, I believe, second to last guy in. Let's go ahead and we'll take a look. So I've got, whoa, hello. I said jump. Thank you. I've got all the farms done. I've got, yeah, we've got a bed there. So that guy's in, that guy's in, that guy's in. And that, so this is the last one here. That I'll have to get someone to work at. On this level, there's still 2 more levels to go. So this mushroom cow farm has taken a little while. It also is because I'm working on multiple projects at one time. So this is just one of those things that it's just gonna take time. And as you guys see, we're on day 4,253 right now in the world. So, I mean, work's being done. It's just taking a long time. So hopefully I'll be able to get the other villager in there, get them starting to cook some more seeds for me. Or make them, shall I say. That's the best way for me to put it. And so yeah, and I still have the villager breeder all ready to go if I need it for later. Let's go ahead and get back down in here. Okay. Still also waiting for the finishing touches to be put on these. The tree is pretty much ready for leaves. Something else I've been working on quite a bit, and I kind of got to a point at the top where I'm like, you know, not everybody's gonna. What is this for? Did I really leave this here this whole time? Anyways, so I figured that would look good enough for the tree. It's about as good as I'm gonna be able to get it myself. Uh, except for like the top, I went ahead and just kind of went scraggly with some lines, just because I mean, who's gonna climb the tree and go all the way up to the top? And you know, it needs to look good. Doesn't have to be perfect. So yeah, but when we got the skelly horses, they were found down in there. So that was pretty nice. Did this guy just move on his own? Or am I hallucinating? That was kind of creepy. I could have sworn that I saw it move. Maybe it was just a horse in the background, kind of saw him play off of it. I don't know. It's kind of creepy though. Alright. So yeah, so I've been busy at work and doing as much as I can. Unfortunately, this video is going to be kind of cut short. I do have surgery tomorrow, so I will be laid up, and my recovery, they said the worst of it is the first week, roughly. After that, it's just a gradual recovery process, anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks total, but I'm gonna not try to take 4 to 6 weeks to get back on the game, of course, because, I mean, I'm gonna be laid up in bed. What else am I gonna do? I mean, seriously. So, between landscaping, spelunking, etc., I have been exhausting myself. So for now, I'm gonna have to call this video actually good. Maybe we'll try and get a live going on sometime during the week if I start to feel better. Um, but yeah. So anyways, please do not forget to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I really need my numbers to get up, so I can actually do something and make this all worth it in the end. So if you guys could please do me a favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.